I've just started posting myself on the internet, and I've been experiencing so many blocks. Like, I put the camera down and I have all of these ideas that I want to communicate, and then I just freeze. Um, and I know that this is normal and like a lot of people experience this, just like getting used to the camera, but it's like this deeper belief for me that I cannot speak my truth and that I am even a bad speaker. I am a writer and I'm very comfortable putting pen to paper and like articulating my thoughts, and I'm perfectly comfortable like posting that, like my writing, but it's completely different like recording myself and letting people into like my energy field. Like, I feel like I'm way more vulnerable because this is just me right now. Like, I'm literally in bed because I'm just like more comfortable here. And this is just me talking through my own shit. And then maybe putting it online for whoever wants to see it or not. I don't know. But for me, I grew up a very hypervigilant child, meaning like being at home, I felt unsafe, and whatever like situation I was in, I like got very good at knowing how to behave in order to remain hidden. And that felt very safe to me. So I got very familiar with remaining hidden, not really speaking my mind, being a good kid and kind of staying out of the way, because my parents, they just had a lot of other shit going on, and I got very good at just like pleasing them. And then in school, I was like that, just your home life, I mean, especially as a kid, like it just bleeds into all other areas. So in school, the same thing. Like, I never spoke up, and whenever I did, I was so scared to. Like, even a Socratic seminar, I remember this so fucking vividly, where like I would get called on, and I like my voice would literally crack because I think I was so scared of speaking in front of people. And then people made fun of me because, you know, you're like 12 and your voice cracks and you're like a girl, and they're like, weirdo. I don't know. Kids are mean. So, anyways, so that also just like solidified in my mind that it's not safe to speak. And then that just led me to like really like never pursuing opportunities because that required me to talk to people. And really like the only way that I was like fun and social was by drinking. And then that just like kind of nurtured like that wounded child within me and said like, oh, like you're loved, like you're liked because, you know, some freaking random dude in a bar like is giving you some attention, or you did something funny and you made a few people laugh, and that was good enough. And then now I'm sober, and it's been a journey, but I'm extremely happy that I am sober. But anyways, like there's just still this fear that if I'm just myself, I won't be accepted, or I'll say the wrong thing, or I don't know. Like, I feel like we build things up in our head so much, and then whenever we do it, it's really not that big of a deal. So I think it's really just like practicing feeling safe speaking our mind and like saying whatever we want. And even for me, like now that I have even learned, how to set boundaries, like as a hypervigilant child, like whenever you're an adult, like you don't know how to set boundaries. You like let people take advantage of you because you just are craving that like love and validation that you never really got as a child. So you're like, yeah, like totally, you can treat me like shit. Totally, it's totally fine. Totally okay with the scraps of attention that you give me. Um, and I feel like I've healed a lot of that, and I'm healing that, but that's besides the fucking point. Um, but it's like even now, as I like set boundaries and I remind myself that it's safe to even say how I feel in front of my partner, like actually speaking like at an audible, like at a loud enough volume is challenging. um I still get like a lot of blocks in my throat. Like I get dry throat really easily. I like cough, and I don't know, like I drink a good amount of water. Like something deep within me, like my intuition tells me like this is a spiritual block, and like literally my throat chakra is like blocked. Um or I could, have some sort of terminal illness. Who knows? But I feel like I'm fine. Um but yeah, like I know that here's the thing. Like most people that struggle with speaking, they think they're bad at it, but they're not. It's like literally some fuckhead, some unhealed adult, some mean kid once told you to shut up, and now you're so scared to speak. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, rant over. Here's some actionable steps that I'm gonna take for myself. I'm gonna do exactly this. I'm just gonna start filming, and I'm just gonna see what comes up. And there's no need to perfect. There's no need to think that much about what I'm saying. I'm just gonna say what I want to say, and that's it. Also, practice speaking. Not like in general, like, I feel like most of us are not mutes, but like, practice actually speaking your mind and like how you feel. Um, Start like speaking aloud, like maybe the ideas that come into your mind, and that sometimes you're like too scared to speak out. Like, at least for me, I am such a creative person, but I am so scared to speak aloud my dreams and like aspirations and what I want to create and what I want to do. Um, so start doing that. I'm gonna start doing that too. Um, and I think just letting yourself like feel safer expressing yourself. Um, I don't really know how I'm gonna do that. Actually, no, I do. Start being more honest with my partner. It's not that I lie, but it's that I keep a lot of stuff inside. I keep a lot of stuff inside, and he knows this. I've talked to him about how I really struggle to say how I'm feeling, because for so long it felt incredibly unsafe. Um, and I guess just like maybe do some voice memos, maybe do what I'm doing and allow yourself, like, you can keep it to yourself. You don't have to put it online, but I feel like putting it online, like, it does something else to the energy. Like, it allows you to, like, fully embrace who you are. And you're like, whoever sees this, I like, it kind of like, it lets them know that it's safe to be themselves. And it also reminds you that it is safe to express yourself and actually, like, be seen expressing yourself. And nothing bad is going to happen. And you don't have to fit into a box. You don't have to know all of the answers. And I think the more you express yourself, like, the more you practice, the easier it will get. I'm so used to just being in my head and writing in my journal. So talking about this stuff is really challenging for me. And I'm like, I don't know how to do this. But the thing is like, it will get easier with time. Once you just allow yourself to show up and just be imperfect and just yap or not yap, like me, like I'm just all over the place, like, see ya. um it will be okay. It will be okay. Okay, that's all I have to say, I think, to myself and maybe to someone who's viewing this. Okay.